Hey, Robert Dove. Good afternoon to you, and also our evening time here in the UK. Welcome in, everybody. Really, I actually have to put this live on subs only because we're going to get a bunch of trolls. Just give me a minute. 1 second. Mm. Okay, we do five. What's up there? Okay, we'll do that. Don't know if I've free memberships I can give out tonight. Don't know. Not bad, Sue. Apart from all the heat. I know, right? The heat over here in the UK is gone to the point where I wish it would like go away. you know, like we're like in certain parts of the UK, it can be 35 degrees at times, and it's like I tried that putting the fan on a block of ice. Well, that only lasts all about like half an hour before you fuck up your home and you have water everywhere. So I tried that one. Yeah, it doesn't work that long. So it's a brilliant idea, but you're gonna have like mold before you know it on your walls. So we don't want that. Hey, new hobby, how you doing, lovely? How you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you in there. Just thought I'd do a bit of a live for a bit. That's all. Passing away a bit of time. I got the fans blown on me. I know, right? The heat. And you know what? It's not even the same as US heat. This heat in the UK is sticky, hard, grungy heat. And no matter how many windows you open up, it's not going to make any difference. Actually, in fact, when I was down in the pharmacy this morning, they were saying to me the worst thing you do was open your windows. And I was like, what? I mean, kind of in when you get good weather, that's what you do. You open your windows. No, what's happening is we're leaving the heat in because UK homes are built to keep the heat in, right? So when we're opening our double glazed windows up, we're leaving all that heat in. I know it does. Let me read it. I know it does for cold students heat not. No, the weather we're getting over here is like it's literally crazy. It's way too hot for the time of the year. Even in all fairness, it is really disgustingly hot, and I don't think I slept properly in 3 days, to be honest, because the once again the heat. I can't sleep in that heat at all. you know, Signs on me or not. I did try what Tara did say to me, but I was watching it within a half an hour, it was melting away, and then I found the fan was throwing water at me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I need to stop this because before I know it, we'll have problems that way. Because when it's winter, it's proper winter in the UK too. But anyway, we'll get through it. We'll pipe down. I mean, if you feel that you are overheated in any way, put yourself in the fridge. I think the fridge is the best place. I would actually sleep in my fridge right now if I could. Yeah, he really messes with your sleep. Yeah, trust me, it has with me for 3 days now. 3 days. I have not slept correctly at all. I'm just way over the board of being tired. I really am. And I was thinking, would it even be good for me to even go live now because I know I'm so tired? But I said, "What the hell with it. I'll come on for an hour or two. Why not?" Hey, cool gamer, how you doing? You'd rather heat than cold? That's true. I'd rather not be freezing out. But I'd rather not be so fucking hot as we're doing right now. But that's just my opinion. You know, the heat wave is like woo, so much heat in the fridge. I know, right? I seen a TikTok on that one. In other words, you're all screwed. Stay in the fridge if you don't want it to disintegrate, right? Don't know if y'all caught up with Purple's Live this morning. It's let me read it. It's the dogs I feel sorry for. Yeah, yeah, no, I know. I know, hubby. I can understand that. Hi, Steve. How are you doing? I don't even know you, but welcome in. Um, it's gonna get warmer. I heard. Oh, please don't tell me that because I'm struggling sleeping as it is. I think I'm gone like 2, 3 days without correct fucking sleep. And it really gets to the point where we're in the UK. Why are we so hot all of a sudden? That kind of way. It's just like, yeah. And if I say I'm tired, it's because I am tired because I didn't sleep for 3 days at all. Um, and I haven't been sleeping. I tried to sleep today, and I tried to go back to bed today. Didn't work out. The whole place is way too hot. I mean, I've heard someone say this to me, and I don't know if it's true or not because I have never been in America. But this kind of heat, the Americans don't even get that kind of heat. It's a different kind of heat, apparently. I don't know. Um, I've heard that being said to me quite a bit. But then again, the Americans are very clever people, and they do have AC in their homes. So, and that's where the UK is lacking. We don't have no AC. We genuinely don't. Our homes are built to keep the heat in and not to leave it out, and with our double glazed windows and all that kind of malarkey, if you want to call it that. So yeah, it's hard. It's great if you want to go to the shop with AC. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, try traveling down on a almost like a car mobility scooter, if you want to call it that. New hobby. You might know the new car ones to have out. Well, I've one of them, and it's a nightmare. I don't even want to go on the fucking thing, to be honest. You can't even open windows because oh, you the mosquitoes. See, we don't have that, but we have fucking flies. Now, I got one fly in there yesterday, but I killed that fucker. But I love the way the Americans like do it. They have the windows, and then they have the mosquito things, and I love all that kind of thing. I think that's brilliant. How many miles do you get? Yeah, more than that. Now on that car one, yeah, more than that, 100%. Yeah, but I don't use it like that new hobby. To be honest, I just use it for what I need to use it for, and I don't even want to sit in that fucking thing. To be honest, it's like a fucking. It could be 32 degrees out. That is going to tell you there's about 39 feeling inside it. You know. But yet again, I choose that one because of the bad weather. So I won't get wet, so I won't get pneumonia, so I won't get sick. So, there you have it. Fired back in your face, right? Yeah. But no hobby, I know the one you're talking about. I have that exact one. And I just love the way people do AI on me and they think that I had this raggedy old looking fucking thing. No, I don't. No, you can't win. You genuinely can't win. You can't win with people, you know. I've learned that. You can't win with a lot of people. I've heard Kim going off on purples today, and it was like, whoa, where did this come out of? And I was a bit surprised because I've always known Kim, and Kim has always been a really good person, and I was kind of surprised. I won't lie, I genuinely, excuse me, yeah, I noticed that. I know she's getting a lot of hate. I noticed that. I don't think anyone. I don't care. I don't think any human being should get hit like that. That's why I don't come on every day. Just so you know that I do it. I will come on when I want to come on. I will come on, and I will take 3, 4 days away, and I won't come on at all. I do that for my own mental health because I know YouTube can put you in a bad place very quick, especially when you have mental health. And I'm not saying purple has it or anything like that. I'm talking for myself, more or less. To get a lot of hate like that, I mean, yeah, that's crazy in its own way. It is literally crazy. You can't win. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. I've always said that one. It is all out of hand. It definitely is. It definitely is all out of hand. People call me a racist piece of shit because I showed some part of a rally what was going on in the UK. They didn't understand. I was only shown what the British people wanted. They want a snap election, and they want the prime minister who's in there. They want him out. Bottom line, there's no and because the organized person who organized it, well, he's a bit of a rap sheet, and I look at things like this, Ryan. You do stupid shit when you're young, all the time. I mean, we all did it, right? And they're judging that one person because they organized an event. Thank you, new hobby. I'm not going to say that, but I know what you mean. They want a snap election. And that's really what the UK people want. There's no getting away from that. It's not about America right now. It's about what the UK people want. And they have a voice just as much as everyone else. And I was condemned to complete rubbish because I showed some part of a rally, which I didn't even show the ending of it. We are fed up with our government 110%. I know. I remember New Hobby coming into me telling me, Susan, you know Keir Starmer's in office and he took away our fuel allowance. I was like, what? She wasn't telling any lie. The second day he was in office, he took away all the vulnerable people's funerals. Yeah, he did. 110% he did. Tony and Purple have moved on, and people keep bringing up. Oh, okay, keep bringing up stuff. Well, I get on pretty well with Tony. I mean, Tony's good with me. You know, I don't know. I remember you saying that to me, New Happy, and I was like, on my life, I was like, what? He took a few allowance away from us? And you said to me, he's only in office the second day. Yeah, nah, I have a. When it comes to that, yeah, I'm going to have a memory of that one. Trust me. And it did happen. It genuinely did. And that was Dr. Keir Starmer, right? And I cherry pick words and I cherry pick things is because they have this new law now. If they think that you're inciting any kind of behavior, they can come to your home and arrest you. They can literally come to your home and arrest you. So I'm very careful on what I say. And the only one who put that in place is DW Mojave, and you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, people bringing up things. What can I say? It's kind of like me. That I said stupid shit when I first came on the YouTube. People could never see it past that. They could never see it past it. It's kind of like Purple right now. They're bringing it up and they can't see it past that. And that was like 4 years ago or something like that. They can't see it past it. And that's the sad thing is because we're all revolving, we're all growing. You know what I mean? And I don't mean channel wise or any crazy crap like that, but everyone is grown as a human being and people can't see it past. Oh well, you said this so many years ago. That kind of way. Um, yeah, okay. Yeah, I did. Are you accusing me of saying it? Did I say it? Probably, yeah. You know, people are giving Buckeye a pass, and I don't understand why. Because she's a nasty fucking bitch, and I knew that from before. I knew that before Buckeye went into Purples. I knew that, right? You learn a lot. I knew Buckeye was that nasty bitch. I just knew it because I was shown something. Purple was, or no, not Purple. Forget Purple's name for a minute. I was shown something. What was said on Jenna's, and I had Bucka Mama as my moderator, and I seen what she said about me, and I took her wrench away straight away. Uh, it's like the unspoken rule. If you're modern for someone, you don't go onto someone else's channel talking crap about them. And I seen it coming kind of a little bit with Purple. I did. I did see that coming. As a mod of Purpose, I feel me hands are what I'm reading what you're saying and it doesn't sound really good. Um hmm. As a matter of Purpose, I feel I'm gonna say the word my because I think you meant my hands are tied because blocking half of them. Okay, you mean blocking half of them? Um See, that's why my mods don't really block people. I normally do it. You will get people coming in, and Sometimes my mom gets it, and sometimes, I will catch them. I will literally find them out and catch them, and I will block them. And I don't say I'm blocking them. I just block them and carry on the conversation. So, I mean, they don't realize they're blocked until they say it's blocked, and I don't even let on I know anything. That's the way you need to play nowadays. No moderator should ever be called out at all. None. So we went from Buckeye saying, I never seen Purple's doctor's reports, but now I've seen her reports, and she's on X amount of gabapentin, and she's on this, 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 this. Well, I thought you said you never seen her reports. Make up your mind. Did you see the woman's reports or not? One minute you said you didn't, then the next minute you said you did. Did you see her reports or how much gabapentin she's on? And I have never heard of anyone, and believe me, I'm on pain relief, right? I've never heard of anyone being on 1,200 milligrams of I'm using the word progranulin because that's what I'm on. It's gabapentin. I've never heard of anyone put on that amount. Now, saying that, I'm going to say this too. The US laws are different than the UK laws. I'm not on gabapentin, I'm on progabalin. And the highest amount they will ever give to you is like 600 milligrams. So I can't really say too much there. US laws and UK laws, they're completely different. So I'm not even going to even say a word about or nightly about that. I don't know, that kind of way. So you either seen her reports, Buckeye, or you did not. It can't be. It can't be two. It can't be two, right? You can't say, well, 1 minute, no, not. I told her not to send me nothing. Oh, well, hold on, she's on X amount. It doesn't work that way, Buckeye. And I don't give a fuck if you come in my channel or not tonight. I don't care. I'm not going to sound that long, anyways. But listen to the logic of it. It doesn't make sense. It genuinely does not make sense. You either seen her medical records or you did not. It's one or the other. And I'm thinking you didn't see it. I'm genuinely thinking you said, no, I don't want to see it. That's what I'm thinking. Genuinely. I know someone that takes 2,400 mils a day of gabapentin. Those people on YouTube are no damn doctors. Very true. That's why I'm not going to comment on it, because the UK laws, they only allow X amount, and gabapentin and progabalin, they come from the same family, but they're different. So, like I said, the highest amount you can go on the UK is 600 mil of progabalin, not gabapentin. Now, you know that? So yeah, I'm not a doctor neither, and I don't want to be, But before a doctor writes me out a prescription, which I always question them, I mean, I think they hate to see me coming because I'm gonna have so many questions about it, because I don't want to put crap in my body, if it doesn't necessarily need to be there, and that's just the way I feel about things. But that's just me, right? So yeah, Purple showed her medical on a live about 10 days ago. We all seen it. Well, I didn't see it. I didn't see that. But if our doctor put her on X amount of gabapentin, that's between her and her doctor, don't you think? If you were saying you're seeing it, right? Don't tell me you come in here and you said you're seeing it. She did. She did it to prove the Buckeye wrong. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, who cares what people are on? You can take up to, oh, wow, that's a massive number. 360, 100 mg in a day. Well, I wouldn't like to fucking take that amount. And I know I have a fuckload of problems wrong with me. But see, like I said, gabapentin is one thing. Progabalin is another thing. It comes from the same family, but they're not the same. And there's no way a doctor will write me a prescription for that amount at that dose you just put in my chat right now. Not in the UK, anyways. But I'm not saying it can't happen in the US. I'm not saying that at all. Please don't even think that I'm saying, like, that can happen over in the US and that could be very normal. That would be their normal. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know. I'm not saying that at all, actually. That's quite a lot of pain relief. And they're slow release pain relief. I do believe that as well. They're capsules. But at the end of the day, I mean, who gives? I mean, if she has a proper general practitioner, we call them GP here in the UK, and they're writing her medications, who gives a fuck? I mean, that's if the doctor thinks she needs it, obviously she needs it. You know, that's like someone saying to me, "Well, you don't need your pain relief." I mean, that wouldn't go down very well because I would be in agony within 3-4 hours after that, that wouldn't go down very well. It's kind of wild how people can make an assumption off of something and they have no, and I do believe that Purple did say that she had neuropathy. I do hear that's very painful. I do, honestly, I do hear that's very painful. Neuropathy. I don't have that, but I do know some people who do, and I hear that it's very, very painful. So I'm not here to judge anyone of what prescription to take or what fucking sleeping tablet. I mean, seriously. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. I don't even know what Ambien is. Can anyone tell me what Ambien means? I don't even know what that means. I've heard the word being thrown around as well. I think called Ambien. Ambien. I've never heard that word in my life. It's obviously an American term, so it could be just a simple sleeping tablet. I've never heard of it. It helps you sleep. But is there any, like, can someone give me the UK verbiage for that? Because I have no clue what that even means. I know it's a sleep meds, but I've never heard of it at all. I've never heard of it. Not look, like I said, someone needs a sleeping tablet to go to sleep. I mean, to reach their own. I don't see a problem with that. I don't see what a problem. I don't. Bad side effects. People go out and drive while they are already. Oh, really? I've never heard of it. So that's why I'm asking you the questions because, yeah, no hobby. Well, me, no hobby are the same. We're in the UK, so we have never heard of that. So I guess you're kind of like It's meant to put you asleep, but it gets people more active. Is that what you're saying? That's crazy. The side effects are people go out and drive while they're asleep, and what? Yeah, okay. That doesn't sound like a really good sleeping tablet to take, to be honest. That's no hobby. That's why I'm asking the questions, because I'm living in the UK just as much as you are, and I have these medications I'm been hearing. I'm like, what are they? I don't know what they are even half the times. It's called what in the UK? Zolpa. Oh, is that like 7.5 mil? Yes, the drug is available in the UK, but it does not. Okay, I'm actually on that. I'm on that. It's called Stilnock. Yeah, I know it. I'm actually on it. 10 milligrams doesn't get me to want to drive around. I can tell you that right now. Um, yeah, no, Stilnock. Yeah, I know that one. Okay. See me saying the word at me, I'm like, what is that? It's a new age grab drug. I use it. Oh, no, is it really? I've been on Stilnock. God, since I lived in Ireland, even. I know that sleeping tablet very well. It works really well for me. It puts me to sleep. But I don't go out and drive around or do any crazy crap like that. It just puts me into a nice sleep. You get about 8 hours sleep off it. And I can tell you exactly, I'm on 10 milligram, which is not a strong dose when you think of it. Thank you, Elijah, for that information. It's interesting to know, because when you're saying medication, sometimes we're hearing something, and for UK people like me and a lot of others, we don't know what that even means. Now that Eliza has put the whole name in there, I recognize the Stilnock name. Yeah. Some people are affected different ways, as cause some people to drive while not being aware or in a sleep eating. Some people can't take it. Wow, you know what? I've been on that since I was used to even live in Ireland. I never got the munchies off it. I never wanted to go out and drive. I always just went straight to bed. But like Eliza, you're saying, everybody is completely different. If that medication didn't work for me, I can guarantee you they would have changed it. But it does work very well for me. And I take 10 milligrams of that, which is not a strong dose, to be honest. It's not. But wow, I didn't know it was. My God, that's crazy. Is there any other medications I need to know about when I can have someone to interpret what they are, what we call in the UK? They eat and they're I read that. They eat and they're unaware, they're awake, and someone has made a mess of the kitchen. Oh my, really? Oh, that doesn't. You know what? All it does for me is it. I when I gotta go to bed, I'll take it a half an hour before I gotta go to bed, and then I go to bed, and I straight beeline to the bed, and that's in this me, like you know what I mean. And I've been like that for a long time, a long time. I'll tell you that particular medication has followed me all the way back from Ireland. That particular tablet, I remember it very well. I didn't know it was still knock, but like I said, it's not a heavy. The milligrams I take is not a heavy amount. It's only 10 mils. So yeah, I've never felt the munchies or I've never got like that. But see, it works for some people and it probably don't work for others. I don't know. I think it all depends on the amount you're taking as well. Maybe that. Probably that. Nice to know that one, Eliza. Thank you for telling me. I didn't know. Because when they say Ambien or whatever, I had no idea what that even meant. I knew it was a sleep medication, but I didn't know what it was. And strangely enough, I've been taking that back donkeys years ago. And when I do take mine, within a half an hour, I beeline straight to bed. I don't get the munchies. I don't get craziness. I don't get any of that, so yeah. And I guess it's all about milligrams because I know with Stilnock, they can put you to 15 mils, they can put you to 20 mils. I've always stayed at 10 mils. I've always been at 10 mils with that. It's never changed. Not even today, it's never changed. So yeah. I don't know. It's kind of strange why Buckeye would say, "Yes, I've seen your medical records," but then again, then in the same breath, she said she didn't. You know, I just feel I'm gonna be the first to say this. I feel, and I've seen this. I could almost predict it that Buckeye was gonna do her wrong. I knew that. I'm not against Lady Spitfire. I'm not against Ray Ray, and it doesn't matter to me. But I did think that Buckeye was going to really cause problems. I did see that, especially when I seen Buckeye and Jenna's when Jenna's channel was popping. Buckeye went up there and had a whole thing about me. I mean, the minute I seen that, I took my wrench back and I said, "I'm done." You know, they start to be able to do blood a test, um, blood test, and based on the certain manufacturers can predict somewhat predict patients that will have a what a diverse side effect from that medication. Or is that it? Are they really? Yeah, I never had a problem with that. If anything, I've never even had one. I never even wanted to eat after having that medication. I just wish, like I said, I go half an hour straight to bed. and it does kick in within half an hour. It's like it'll work for one person, and then you could have someone else, and it could be completely different. I'm not saying that can't happen either. Of course, it can. All medications, I mean, is different completely. But what you brought in the UK name for that, I have to admit I recognize that name. Not that I'm ashamed of it or anything like that. I'm not. Not at all. Instead of being insomnia, I've been away for like what, 4 or 5 days. You go a little bit loopy at times, I guess, but I do have that. And like I said, I go to bed. When I take it, after me taking it, I would sit here for 10, 20 minutes, and I will go to bed with that. I won't mess about. And I shut down the computer and I shut down everything. And I don't even want I don't even have that feeling to eat. I mean, I'm quite surprised that some people get up and they eat even. I don't get that. Yeah, I never had that. But like you said, everyone is different. Some things work for some people, and some things don't work. And I know when I wake in the morning, I could wake up at I could go to bed really early in the UK at 8 o'clock UK time, and I would definitely wake up about 6 in the morning, and I wouldn't make a phone call to anyone until at least 12 o'clock. Because I know I'm feeling a bit groggy, so I won't do that. But that's just how I am. You know what? I can't answer that. I really don't know. I can't answer that. I've never had that reaction to that medication, so I really can't answer that one. And like I said, everyone's different. They really are. There's no wrongs and rights in it. I mean, the doctor will either get it right or they won't. I have never had a situation where I had that, and I've been on that particular sleep medication for a long time, a very long time. And I guess it would also got to do with the dosage of it. That kind of comes into a bit of part there as well. Like I take the one tablet, you know, only take a 10 milligram and that's it. But that tablet is very used to me. I mean, I've been taking that when I used to even live in Ireland. So, you know, and I've been in the UK, 10 years. I'm still on the same sleeping tablet even. And it still works. I'm just saying, to explain to you, you have heard of people sleepwalking. Not saying no. I'm like, look, it can happen. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. Especially people with chronic insomnia. I guess it can happen. I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm pretty sure it can. It's all got to do with the person. So now I know what I'm being is. Right, okay. Because when I was hearing that word being thrown around, I was like, what is that? Thank you for Eliza for explaining it to me. And like I said, gabapentin is completely different than progabalin. They come from the same family of medications, but they're two different things. And once again, the top you will only get over here is like 600 mils. But it's interesting to know. I'm just gonna time this gobshite out because I don't know who they are. Anyway, it's interesting to know. It really is. I mean, that just comes to show you America uses a lot of the same medication we use, but they have very different words for it, you know? So let's get into the Kim rant, shall we? Because I know everyone wants to hear about the Kim rant on. Um, I believe that Kim had the right to say what she wanted to say. The only thing what disappoints me is what Purple said to that. You know, if you didn't hear what Purple said in response to Kim, go back and listen on Purple's live. I'm like, wow, okay, you said that about a woman. Oh, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. No, Kim, you're welcome. I don't believe that you deserve what was said afterwards. I do believe you're entitled to your opinion. Um, I don't believe you're entitled to someone talking about your children, you know. When you asked to leave it alone someone else's, I know you weren't Kim, there's no one gonna abuse me. There's no one gonna abuse me. Who's gonna abuse? I mean, come on. I think I'm gonna be I past all that, you know. You have people are gonna say a hell of a lot of things about me. They're gonna say bad things, good things. You're gonna hear a hell of a lot, you know. And people gotta understand that I've been on YouTube like nearly 5 years now, and I've heard a lot. You know, I've literally heard a lot for people who think they know what went down on certain situations when they weren't even in the same country as me. So, yeah, no, it doesn't. There's nothing you can say to fucking defend me or make me feel any abused or anything like that. No, not gonna happen. But I don't believe that what the outcome of you having your speech should have been. The backlash of that should have been someone talking about your daughter and your situation. And the thing is, They have no idea. They have no clue. They don't know. I would just like to point you out that after Kim offended and hold on, Elijah, let me get your love. And Malaya Purple. Vince is off the table. Okay. I've read all that to myself. Don't think I'm not reading Elijah what you read because I am. Right, Jim. Good. And what was kind of getting to me was when I heard it, I felt Kim was really getting worked up, and I was thinking, is Kim okay? You know, I just don't want anyone like going on YouTube and thinking to hear the way Kim was. I mean, she was very worked up, and you could hear it in Kim. And what was said to her afterwards was uncalled for. Once again, Kim's business is Kim's business, and her her dad might have put out some stuff back in the day when he was arguing with her or whatever. You know, people say evil things at evil times, but it doesn't make it the truth. You know, that's all I'm gonna say there. You know, and I know Kim is a damn good mother. You know, I'm sorry, but Kim is a really good. And for anyone to say to anyone that they're not a good mother, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. I mean, who are you to say that you're a person's not a good mom? Right, Kim. It's like you know the truth, and there's things I know the truth about me, and people kind of try to come at me a bit, but they have no idea. You know, they try to come at me quite a bit, and yeah, okay, keep trying, keep trying. So no, I don't believe Kim deserved what was said afterwards. That was disgusting. If we're going to talk about Kim's parental, then we can speak about Purple's. Well, you can do. I don't know if anyone got Mother of the Year yet. You know, everybody in their life is going to make mistakes. Everyone's going to learn from mistake. Everyone, you know, no matter what, how big, how small that mistake may become, but everyone is going to learn, and everyone. I don't believe anybody. I don't believe anybody has never made a mistake in their life. I don't believe that. If you're trying to tell me you're perfect, I would have a problem trying to find that one out because I know everyone makes mistakes, but it doesn't make anyone less of a mother at the end of the day. A mom is a mom. A mom is a mom. Like I am to my son. People don't know the half of it. What I do with my son, they don't know jack shit. They think they like to know and they think they like to speak upon it. Some people even claim to say they were at certain things when they really weren't. Trust me, it's all second or third hand information because the only one who dealt with it was me at the time, obviously, fuck it, and nearly killed me to do a year and a half of a trial, but I ended up doing it anyways, because I don't believe in giving up. I just don't. Even today in my heart, I will never give up. So anyone to tell me that I'm a less of a person or less of a mom, I call bullshit straight away. I genuinely do. And at the end of the day, it takes great mothers to actually hear their child and honor their wishes, and they're finishing school with their friends. That mom would never care about their kids' feelings or drag them along, right, Mikuna? You've never heard me ever, as long as I've been on YouTube, ever speak bad about my child. I'm very much involved in everything he does, and I know enough to know now how. Well, look, I'm 5'3.5", but I can tell you, my son is like 5'5" nearly now, right? 13 years of age. He adores his mom. He tells me everything. There isn't a thing that I don't know about. When he came to me the last time, he told me all his childhood memories are with me. If I was such a bad mother, I don't think a child would say that. And I was beating myself up for such a long time, thinking I let him down. But when he said all my good childhood memories are with my mom, well, yeah, that was a really good day. I would tell you straight up, that was a really good day when I heard that. And he's turning into a little young man at the moment, and he's getting ready for his GCSEs, and he's swimming, going and he is all these things, guys. I mean, he is a proper little gentleman. That's what he is. When I say little, forget me, because I'm only 5'3". But yeah, it makes it all worthwhile. I have never given up on him, no matter what. As a matter of fact, I have been honored with the title "the best mom in the world" by many nominations. Oh wow, that's amazing. Third Eye, I don't even know who you are. Why you keep saying when I was in Purples the other day, you kept saying my name too. So why are you here? I don't know you. People should be celebrating motherhood, not tearing a person down. Do you not think when certain things go awry that the mother itself tears herself down more than anyone ever could do on YouTube? You know, more than anyone can do on YouTube. You will tear yourself to shreds. I know I've done it for a long time. And I never said I was honored Mother of the Year, so shut the fuck up, okay? Never said that. And actually, I'd rather not be honored with that. I don't know you, Tarite. I would rather you leave my chat. I don't know you. You're there putting in your stupid comments. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. I'm good. Trust me, I'm a fucking survivor. Right, I'm blocking you. Fuck you. I don't know you, so fuck off. Sorry, I'd rather have less of my chat than gobshites like that. I was talking about, I was reading Eliza's chat, third eye. Now that you're blocked, I mean, what are you going to do about that one? Nothing. And by the way, my mods didn't do it, I did it. This person gives me the bloody creeps. I don't know. As long as Kim has calmed down, that's good. I only mentioned a few medications because I was interested to know. I couldn't understand what the word Ambion means because that's not a UK terminology. It's not. Even in Ireland, they don't even use that name. So when Eliza had put it in the chat, I understood the medication. And like I said, it works differently with every different person. I mean, I can't speak for anybody. I can only speak for myself, to be quite honest. Yeah, it either puts you to sleep or it don't. That's what I would say. So now I'm just waiting for a lot more trolls to come in here because they normally do that. There's a lot of creepy people on YouTube. Trust me. Third eye, they kept saying, when I was talking Purpose the other day, that person kept saying, your name is Susan Bennett. I was like, it's fucking clearly written on my fucking, I'm using my channel name to go in there. I mean, really? And it's like they're letting on they know me, but they don't actually know me. I don't know them. I don't feel comfortable with them, so they're on the block list right now. And I remember when I didn't really cop onto it at first, I said hi, and they go, "Your name is Susan Bennett." And I was like, "It's clearly there written in fucking writing in there." It's like not chiseling the name Susan Bennett into stone or anything. It's weird. So that kind of weirdness, nah, I don't vibe with that. But anyway, as long as we know Kim is all right. What can I say? And I thought Kim was going to come up and battle me about Tommy fucking Robinson. My God. I was like, when she restarts him, she's going to find he has arrest records as long as his arm. But the truth of the matter about the UK rally, it was about government and nothing else about government. That was, my God, I'll think twice before I show something like that again. If in doubt, chuckle out. That's it. And I was shit. I was like, do I want to come on? Kim's gonna battle me about Tommy. And I know he has a arrest record as long as his face, but I mean, people who don't know the real Tommy, they don't know what the establishment did against him and stuff like that. And it wasn't about the person who created the movement, it was about what happened. So now the UK are looking for a snap election. And if anyone doesn't know in America what a snap election means, that means that the Prime Minister is null and void and they want him out ASP. Bottom line. He can't go around blaming everyone for everything, you know. I think I'll vote reform or something. I don't know. I think I'm thinking a few people in mind, but I don't know yet. But then, yet again, I gotta get my voting cards removed off of my old address, and I don't think I really want to do that very quick. So if there's a snap election, there's every chance I won't get to vote. Only because I won't remove my old voting cards off my old address because I don't want to go on the live registry again. Because people can look me up and find where I'm living. So I think I will take the fine. I know I'm going to get fined. I think I will take the fine. Can't come soon enough. Oh, trust me, don't I know? I see the alarms. Can you hear my alarm going deep, deep? I mean, this is doing this since the heat happened. The alarms are kind of, they're not going off, but they're making these stupid fucking noises all the time. And it turned out that the alarms are heat sensitive. So, yeah, the heat is doing it. Yeah, it's not me. They never do that. I mean, normally they don't. There you go. Did you hear it again? The fucking thing. And it's illegal to even touch. You're not allowed to touch them. And if anyone thinks they're running out of batteries, no, they're not. No, they're Eliza. They're actually built into the electric system. So no, it's the heat was doing it. Yeah, £1,000 if I don't change my voting register. See what I mean? Can you hear that? They're heat sensitive. That the home is way too hot. No, these ones are built in. They're wired into the actual electric, Eliza. So there is no batteries in them at all. They're actually wired into the whole electric. You know, the old school was like batteries and whatnot. These are like so advanced. They're heat sensitive and smoke, obviously, and everything else. But they keep just doing that stupid noise. Yeah, I don't think. Well, I'm only in a new property, so I don't think so. And I did call it out, and they said no, they're heat sensitive. Am I having a stroke alive? Maybe. No. Why would I be having a stroke and alive? I don't suffer with it. There's that third eye person back again. Hold on, third eye. I will send you to the front door. Let me have a little click and a little down here. Boom, you're gone. Hey, gone dogs, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're not in the blaze in the heat like all of us here suffering. We're suffering with sleep deprivation and overheating overheat. Well, you just moved into a new home. That's nice. Wow, Tarai, you fucking. I'm slurring my words. No, I'm not. So yeah, get stopped. They were up there. Hold on. Right. And I'm after. Yes, UK smoke detectors often chip or beep during heat waves, usually due to the temperatures. Yep. That's what I was told, Eliza, love. That's why that damn thing is doing it. Oh, there. My God, this third eye person has so many accounts. It's not even funny. It's not again. Talking about obsession, right? So, corn dogs, where do you move to? Are you still in LA? Let's hope the alarm don't do it anymore. Oh my God. I'm tired of listening to it. It's the heat. It's just it's way honestly it's like sitting in a sauna, more or less, here in the UK. I do believe the temperatures are going to drop back, so I'll be looking forward to that. They haven't dropped back yet. Yeah, I hope they do very well. I hope they go back. I don't want to go too cold, but Susan, can you believe Buckeye lied about me saying the N word? Yeah, I've never, Condogs, I've never heard you saying the N word, and unless I'm wrong, I don't believe that you did. I've never seen it on this channel because I block you straight away. So where did you say the N word then? Apparently, you never said it. Okay. Buckeye's full of her shit, didn't she? I mean, really? She called me, what? Hold on. She said I called Matthew the M word. I've never heard you say that. I've never heard conduct, not all due respect. I've never heard you say, I've never heard you call anyone the M word. And I know, you know as well as I know, if you say that word, you're out. You know what I mean? But I've never, that's like, yeah, okay. I, I don't believe you're racist. And I hope you're not making that up neither. I genuinely hope you're not making that up because I have never, as far as I've seen, I've never seen you call anyone an N word. Never. There's a lot wrong I can say about you, but that's not one of them. So yeah, I would leave it. Conrad's best thing to do is say nothing at all. Just leave it. Just leave it be. Yeah, corn dogs, you're better off leaving it be. You listen to me for once, huh? Fair enough. When I'm some bit caught onto the life, I would just I genuinely would leave it be. I know you didn't say it. I've never seen you say that. I know I would never have allowed that in my chat, and I know other people would not allow that in their chat. I don't believe you would say it. Um Now if they said you were digging up a grave or something, I think I would believe that one. Or visiting a grave. I believe that one too. But saying the N word, no. And I'm trying to be funny, by the way. I'm not going to say you're going to dig up a grave, but I do know you like graveyards. Yeah, that would be more believable. Yeah. That would, to me, that would be more believable, to be honest. My God, I don't believe you ever said that to Matt either. No, I mean he would have. Yeah, he would have went to town on you. The only few things I've learned here this evening, or whatever time you want to call it, is that Albion is called Stilnock, which is that's the name we use in UK for a Pacific sleeping tablet. Um, Gabapentin is different to progabalin. That's I knew that one anyways. And you had seen someone's medical records or you fucking didn't, Buckeye. It goes down. There's no, there's no saying yeah, I seen it, and then just saying well, I actually never did. You had seen it or you didn't. You know. Um, Buckeye's called a lot of shit to a lot of people, right? I know, Abby. Um, Susan, how can mean something different in the US than the UK? Yeah, I do. I kind of do. Yeah. Well, here's how I feel about that one. Corn dogs. I'm not going to change who I am. If it means the way we mean it over here, I'm not going to change that. How? I mean, if it means one thing in the US and something different in the UK and Ireland, I'm not changing it. Why should I change myself? People come on here to listen to my original way I am. They don't come on here to for me to be like, well, yeah, no, I can't say the word cunt anymore. What? You know? Not gonna happen. You either take it or you leave it. That's the way I see it. You either like it or you don't. But we ain't gonna change the lingo for anybody. It's not gonna happen. Why should we change for anybody? We shouldn't. Everyone knows full well I come from a UK channel. Why don't you shut your mouth? I don't know you either, Sergeant Sassy Pants. I don't know who you are, so who are you? Keep spouting them out, Sergeant Sassy Pants, and you will find yourself in the block list because I don't need to put up with your shit. I don't. Coming in here telling me shut my mouth on my channel? Yeah, I don't think so. Not gonna happen. I'm your. No, you're not. Stop playing. Sergeant Sassy Pants. No, stop playing. Since when? Sergeant Sassy Pants, since when? Well, if you feel that way about it, go ahead and click the X button. You don't need to be here. You don't need to be here. You are. We don't know who you are, so you need to like go. There's an X button down at the very far corner. You can click that and find whichever live you want to go on. I mean, you can go on so many different channels. Yawning. Yeah, okay, Mister. Mister whatever. That's not your real name. So hold on, let me see what I can do with you. Um Nah, there we go. All is good. All is good in the neighborhood. Sergeant Gobshite is gone. What an idiot. What a fool. That's kind of like, okay. How long am I been on? I've been on for 1 hour. I'll stay on for another little bit and then I'm getting off. I want to watch something on live television. And, like I do, I like to take breaks and I like to come back and then I'll take breaks and then I'll come back. That's very normal for me now. That is the way I do things. Um, it is what it is. Well, he's been shown the front door. Don't worry about that. I've kicked out about how many people now have I kicked out? Yeah, I have. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Danielle, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Happy Thursday to you. My good old friend Daniel, welcome back. I know I'm not on a whole lot, but I do my best. I do my best. Have you seen Peaky Blinders on Netflix, Susan? No, I have not watched that one yet. I haven't watched that one. I know it's about Irish people. Is it any good? Just before I try and click onto it, is it any good at all? Or is it like, crap? Daniel, you're very welcome back. It's nice to see you, my friend. It looks good. I want to watch it. Oh, okay. You didn't watch it yet then. All right. I heard it was supposed to be good, but I can't give you an update now because I did not watch it. I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I'm a documentary crazy. I'm crazy with documentaries. I like to watch all that kind of documentary stuff. My new house is in Beverly Hills. Oh, corn dogs, you want a link and you want to show us around your house? Since you're in Beverly Hills. Or not. It's up to you. Beverly Hills, baby. Yeah, it is actually. It's very expensive to live in Beverly Hills. Oh, very expensive to live in Beverly Hills. I do believe corn dogs. Oh, what's your recipe? Are you looking for a good wife? No hobby? Oh, wow. Uh, corn dogs, you've been offered there by a lovely British lady. Fucking hell, no hobby. You're crazy. What's it in Beverly Hills? He's gone quiet now. The queen of the castle. Right, corn dogs. Being offered by a beautiful British lady there. Corn dogs queen. New hobby. Corn dogs, is it a big apartment or is it only small? Now there you go, corn dogs. I'll be your queen any day. Corn dogs, oh sorry, new hobby, just so you know, he has a thing for graveyards. But fuck it, if you like it, why not, you know? Stranger things have happened on YouTube. I think it's funny. That's okay, I'm good with the graveyards. Okay, fair enough. There you go. I think I've a match made in heaven here. Oh well, that's awesome. You guys, you're so fucking funny. It's unbelievable. I think I made myself shine now. Even seeing him list For hey September, how you doing, my love? That is funny. We've a beautiful British, a beautiful British lady here willing to move to Beverly Hills because corn dogs decided to move to Beverly Hills, and yeah, it's lovely and corn dogs getting married. If in Beverly Hills, I'm there. My God, there you go. Oh my God, that's fucking funny, man. September, we may do the wedding in September. That kind of way. The hell with it. Throw everything out. It's not September like September here in the UK. It's gonna be really nice weather. I'm thinking. I don't know, but I've never. I can imagine the weather will be really nice over there. That time of year. Good to see you, September. Long time no see. There. Oh, September, I'm there. His corn dog is paying for it, marriage and all that. Yeah. I'll be like, yeah, I got these two bitches together. When I'm in Beverly Hills, I want to get a Cristiano job done as well. Make yourself look younger, bullshit. And well, I'm just totally joking. When I say these things, believe me, I have a sense of humor is crazy. I'll get a Cristiano while I'm in Beverly Hills, and I will say it to corn dog. You start. You got him speechless, lovely. Right, he's gone quiet now. Corn dogs? Where the fuck? Corn dogs, where do you go? He was all about his Beverly Hills fucking apartment now. Where did he run off to? If I'm gonna be flying all the way to Beverly Hills for a wedding, I expect to have the Cristiano thingy done. You know, you know what I'm saying, right? Wink, wink. Corn dogs, where you at? I think he ran off and he's gone quiet now. That's like weird. He normally don't run off. There's that cunt of alarm again. It's only because our weather over here is too hot. Our our homes are dysfunctionalized. Yeah, that never happened to me in 39. Right, he just like, corn dogs, where you at? Corn dogs, come back. Come on. We're just having fun with you. Now I would take the alarm, the smoke alarm down and probably put it in the bin, but it's wired up to all the electricity. So basically I can't touch the fucking thing, but it's going off like that because it's the what it is the heat is too high and they're heat sensitive, so the damn things keep going deep every now and again. Well, we'll say it a lot. Yeah. So I'm hoping the UK drops some temperatures in the next couple of days, and everything shall go back to normal. And a lot of people should get some good sleep. You know. Corn dogs has done a runner. That's what I did think also. Corn dogs, where are you at? Come back, corn dogs. I don't offer him to come back too much, and everyone knows that, but my God. Right, September. No, it's the heat, the humidity of the heat is affecting the alarm, because you just can't get it and rip it off the wall because it's wired into electricity. So the heat is doing it. They're heat sensitive and all that shite. So yeah, it's been doing it. I was sitting there the other day, and it was like 34 or 5 degrees, and I was sitting there and I was just kind of relaxing back, and next minute that thing goes beep, and I thought, that bastard of thing. I jumped out. I literally jumped out of my skin because I'm not used to it. I'm so not used to that. And alarm, shut the fuck up. There's no fire, there's no smoke, so shut up. They're sensitive to the heat apparently, and we are we are too hot over here at the UK right now. Damn, I don't think I slept properly in 3 days. So when I go to bed tonight, I hope I pass the fuck out. Right? Our homes are built to keep the heat in, not to leave the heat out. And then I was told, right? I was told this: opening your windows is probably the worst thing you could do because you're leaving all the heat in. I was like, what? I hate when I need to change the battery. Uh, but see, here's the thing, September. They don't run off battery, they run off the electricity power. They're actually run off the electricity power. The UK got rid of all the battery ones a long time ago, and what they do is they build them into your electricity supply. And the only reason that's doing that right now is because it's way too warm. Because it's heat sensitive. It's heat sensitive. Yeah, but they're used to us being freezing more or less. Yeah. There'd be days there and I'd be doing the live, and I have on a big sweater and I have on a hoodie and I had the whole lot on. you know, no one knows any different. I have a hoodie on and I have this on and I have my fucking gloves on as well. It gets like that in the winter here in the UK. But for the alarms to go off like that, that is really unusual. Only because we know they're not battery operated. They run off our electricity supply. So yeah, it's doing that because I can tell you straight up, it is way too hot in here right now. And I have all the windows open. And I tried putting a fan to a block of ice, right? Yeah, that worked for about 30 minutes, and the block of ice melted, and water started going out everywhere, so I turned the damn thing off. I'm always cool. Anyways, I have a jacket on in the house. Oh, you have aircon. September don't even make us jealous at this point. We've been sweating our kahunas off over here in this country right now. But I do hear that it's going to start dropping. It's not going to be. I do hear in the next couple of days the temperatures are going to start dropping down, and it's not going to go down to a bad number or anything like that. But it'll be more. It'll be better, more or less. Yeah, you have the air conditioning. I wish you had air con. Obviously, unfortunately, no. The homes in the UK are built to keep the heat in. That's a sad thing about it, which is a good thing for the winter, obviously. But when we get ridiculous temperatures like we were getting for the last couple of days, yeah, it's even setting my alarm, and that's not a battery operated alarm. That is wired in with electricity. I did call it out. I did ring about it, and they said there's nothing we can do about that. I said, all right, so I gotta listen to this fucking thing beeping all day long. Right. Yeah, you could say that. Our homes are like glass houses when it's hot. It is absolutely ridiculously hot. You get to and the weird thing is StreamYard keeps messing up as well. Every time I, excuse me, every time I'm listening to the comments, looking at the comments, it's like they're jumping. So when I'm looking at comments, they're like sometimes they're jumping. Makes me wonder, is that the weather too? God knows. When we mentioned about new hobby going to Beverly Hills, corn dogs is gone. Missing in action, more or less. Oh, there's New Hobby's channel. Guys, if you haven't subbed up to New Hobby, please sub up there. She's a kind, lovely lady. You're all invited. Are we invited to your wedding with New Hobby then, corn dogs? But I do believe corn dogs needs to get an annulment first because I did see a picture of him being married before. So that's, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but it's true. I've been doing karaoke streams. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up if you can. It would be nice. Corn dogs, I hope you hit the corns up, I was going to say. Um, the thumbs up. Now, where's New Hobby gone? I mean, corn dogs just came back and New Hobby's gone. That's weird. Oh, she's there. Yeah, hubby is in the chat. hobby to be, shall I say. We're trying to do a positive life tonight, not a what we would call a regular shit show. Cornrows, you seen this? He can sing to my heart and a little lovey. Oh, well, that's really sweet. I don't know where he's gone again now. He's gone, what? Cornrows is normally not shy. He said he wanted a British lady. There you go. You got one. No, I don't think that, no, hubby. Well, he always said he wanted a British lady. There you go. He got one. You know? No, you're not blocked. Stop playing. He know. He knows he's not blocked. We didn't block him. Why would I block him? He's not saying anything rude. Conrose, I'm going to read this out to you what New Hobby said. You always said you wanted a British lady. She said, I'm single and willing to mingle. There you go. Proper British lady there now. How cute is that? Corn dog is what the hell? Yeah, corn dog, as she says, she's British, ready to mingle with you. But corn dogs, you're not blocked. I can see your messages. Maybe there's some words you're putting in there. I don't know. But you're not being blocked. You're not blocked. Even streamers is messing up my side too. Right, I need to go to the ladies' room. I need to take a 5 minute intermission break. Corn dogs and new hobby. Keep messaging. I want to come back and see a lot more. 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. What's going on? What did I miss? Scroll up. My messages are not being posted. No, well, that's not true because they are. That's weird. Mm-mm-mm. And corn dog is not normally shy. It's the weird thing. It's like 11:01 here in the UK hours, and I'm like literally absolutely still, and I fucking hate it. But it's like disgusting heat. The heat is just like if I gotta change my clothes again and take a wash again. No, I'm not allergic to water or anything like that. Please don't get me wrong. But I mean, my God, I'm tired of this crap. Romeo corn dog. Oh, well, corn dogs has bounced, didn't he? I'm still here eating. Oh, you think at this time at like 11, whatever, that the temperatures would go down, but no, they gotta stay right up. And that's the thing what's killing me is I can't sleep because of the heat. I mean, oh, please, someone spare me a handkerchief. That's been a little bit melodramatic, but yeah, the heat is killing me. It's not even cold in the bathroom, weirdly enough. I mean, that's normally the coldest place you'd have. Susan and Lovely, do you know the Katie Price list? No. The Katie Price. What? The Katie Price. Is that Katie who's to come from the UK? By any chance? Katie Price, who's lived in the UK. Well, still lives in the UK, actually. Yeah, I don't know about her list. She was on Modern in the UK. I followed her husband. Husband's in jail in Dubai. Oh, okay. Bigoro went there, and her husband. And I'm gonna wait. I mean, streamers keep jumping, so yeah. It was a speedy marriage. Oh my God, really? How many times did she get married? I mean, she got married so many times. Hell, I was only ever married once. Um, I followed her. I don't think Lee is coming back. Okay. I don't. That's the. I watched Katie Price for X amount of years and then I gave up watching it. Uh, yeah, it seems like a few days or weeks and they're. Hold on. The streamers keep jumping. Then they got married. I can't remember. They got married in Dubai for fraud. Okay. I heard he's in jail. Oh wow. Fucking hell. Don't take marriage like, don't see. This is the thing with Katie Price. She marries for money, and she marries for this, that, and everything else. She doesn't marry for the one thing, and it's called LOL. I mean LOVE, love. I would never get married unless I loved the person, and if I didn't love him, I would not marry him. That's me. I only ever had one marriage. She was beautiful before, but she had too much. Yeah, worked into her. Yeah, that fucks them up. Yeah. And the thing is, she was getting work done when she was way too young. So if she waited, it might have looked better, but her whole face looks like a whole, I would say a whole hot mess right now. You know, she was married to PG Andre and this guy and that, crazy. She doesn't lovely. She's not married for the proper reasons. That's the problem. I mean, when you have all these marriages underneath your bed, I mean, it doesn't look good, does it? Okay, well, we'll say the one was a kind of a fuck up. Kind of like mine, more or less, but I wouldn't marry after that one, for sure. I never married actually again after that. I was married once and that was it. And that was, I got an annulment here done in the UK. And I've never married again. And I used my family surname, more or less. Is our father all of is the father of all the kids? I don't think so. I don't think so. I can answer that one there. I don't think so. I'm trying to get that pack of cigarettes and I fucking can't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, get the streets out of the way. I see him. Her special needs child was a footballer, that's correct, yeah. And that was not Peter Andre's child. The firstborn child. Um, then the other two kids is good. That's not. That's the thing. Like, Katie Price got married so many fucking times. It's not even fucking funny. It really ain't anymore. Yeah, okay, you can get married once and say, well, wow, that was a major fuck up, like me, more or less. And not bother doing it again. But all these different marriages, I think it's crazy. And that's Harry, yeah. Yeah. The last Mara Susan is a joke already. Yeah, I gave up even watching, kind of, because she got married so many times. I was thinking she's using marriage as she's using it all for the wrong reasons and not the right reasons. I was thinking, but that's just my moral compass. That's how I think. That's how I feel. Everyone can feel differently about that, but I feel that way. If you're gonna, well, I won't say all of us do a marriage for a mess up, because actually my first marriage, it wasn't meant to be a mess up, but it turned out to be. Prince and Junior are Peter's child. Yeah. Princess and Junior are Peter's. Yeah. That's right. I didn't see them all on a chat. Oh. Oh, Lee's a bad person, is he? I mean, I have no idea. That's crazy. I mean, you have her doing all the marriages like that. I think he's definitely scamming her. Probably. Probably. And there goes the alarm again. Oh, fucking thing. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't touch it. It's 11:15 already, and it's still boiling hot here. Do you think her other marriages were a joke also? Um, I did think she loved Peter Andre, but then again, no one's gonna know that for sure. You know what I mean? Oh, shut up, a fucking. Yeah, I was thinking that. I thought Peter was her proper true love, but then again, she made such a joke of it at the same time. Wow, the temperatures clearly have not dropped. I ring up about that fucked up alarm system in my room, and they told me it's the heat. So there's nothing I can do about it. I know, right? No, it's because of the heat where we are way too hot. You fucking thing again. It doesn't go off or anything. It's just the whole time. I mean, seriously. Peter brought those kids up more or less with his doctor's wife. They are also grounded, and I won't worry about their mom, Katie. Well, Kate. Fucking alarm. I'm just waiting for the temperature to drop. I mean, nothing I can do about that alarm. Drives me nuts, though. It's like, yeah, it's heat sensitive, apparently. And I wouldn't mind, but all the windows are opened. You'd imagine there'd be some air coming through, but no, nothing. She's so skinny, concerned, I think. Is that Kate? Katie you on about September? Is she on Ozempic or something? Oh, okay, she's on Ozempic then. Yeah, she's 110% on Ozempic. Not sure if she is on anything or not. Yeah, I would think Ozempic. All the stars are taking it nowadays. You know, they go ridiculously, almost like skeletal body. Have you seen Jack Osborne? He's another one who said he's not on Ozempic, but he is. Did you see his Ozempic face? He's on Ozempic. Come on, please. I've seen that. He's saying no, he just lost weight. Yeah, with the help of Ozempic. He looks so different. Yes, I think he looks healthy enough. I only seen him one time though. Yeah, he's 100% on Ozempic. 110% on. You can tell by his face. He's actually younger than me. And he looks 10 times. He looks about. He's younger than me. And he looks Which this shouldn't be right. He's younger than me, and he looks about 6 or 7 years older than me. Make that make sense, right? Because he's on Ozempic. You know, if I took Ozempic tomorrow, yeah, I'd lose some flab, but I'd have an Ozempic face, which is very telling. That's why I won't take. Well, I don't need to take Ozempic. I'm not fat enough to take Ozempic anyway. But yeah. No, I said no. Yeah, but September I've seen his face. You know, and that's completely what you would expect with Ozempic. And he did take off that beard and all that. I get it, but for a young man to look that old. Demi Moore's another one. Yeah. Demi Moore. They're all on Ozempic. I would like to hear the interview between him and Paris Jackson. I bet it was interesting. Interesting you say that because I'm subbed up to his channel. He's a YouTube channel on YouTube, and I am actually subbed up to it. And I listened to the old Paris Jackson interview, and I don't know, it wasn't. I'd love to be able to drop his link in there, but I think Michael Jackson's daughter looked pretty well, but Jack, if I could only get the fucking link and drop it in, hold on. Let me see, can I get it and drop it in there? I don't know if I can or not, but I'll try. I gotta go through a whole host of crap here, so hold on. Let me see, can I get it? Me go down to his live. I'm still scrolling. Where's Jack? Of course, Jay will be way down at the bottom, and I have not come across that. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. No, I can't seem to find it. Fuck, I'll type it in. Right, I can't find it. Oh, you got Katie Price. Yeah, I'm looking for Jack because I am subbed up to Jack, and I went through my whole list of people, and it's not coming up. There you go, Jack Osborne. September found it. Anyone needs to sub up to him and watch the one with Michael Jackson's daughter. You're welcome to watch that one. Um, so yeah, meanwhile, what time are we now? I'm gonna try and get some sleep. I haven't slept in like, I don't know, 3 days. Yeah, we're late. It's 11:29 p.m. UK hours. So, well, yeah, we're 11:29 here in the UK, and that stupid fucking alarm, I can't touch it because I would be in trouble if I did. Yes, tired now, corn dog. Corn dog's worn you out already. Fucking hell. You're not even in where he's living right now. He wore you out tired already. Yeah, you're not fucking mm. This alarm is going off not because it needs a battery, not because of anything else. It's a new home, and the alarm is going off because the property is too warm. The proposal. Can you imagine a new hobby living in America? She be bitching about everything. I definitely would be bitching about that. But I'm pretty sure in America, they have air. The best thing about living in America is you have aircon. And we go through hell in the winter, or sorry, the summer months. Because every month, every time it seems to be getting hotter and hotter and hotter. I mean, the alarms are doing that. And I was told they were doing that because of the humidity of the air. And I'm not even having a cigarette right now. And the stupid fucker is still doing that. That but I was told it will stop when it cools when it actually cools down. And I do believe in the next 2 or 3 days it will cool down a bit. It's not gonna go like ice cold freezing or anything like that. It's gonna cool down to a nice temperature, like 24 degrees, 25 degrees, something like that. Not what we're seeing right now. Shut the fuck up, machine. I would rip it out of the ceiling if I know I'm going to get electrocuted, so I'm not going to do it. And I was told to leave it alone. But that's life. That's coming into my world. A new hobby is your machine. It's your little fucking alarm thingies doing that. It's only the one. I have three here. I have three alarms here, and it's only the one. The same little fucker is still doing the same thing. It's the same alarm. And there's three alarms in here. There's one in the hall, one in the kitchen. I can't cover it up because what happened if, God forbid, if anything happens, I'm screwed, you know? And I was told not to, I was told to leave it alone, and it was because of the heat. But I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be a cooler day because I have been awake for, I don't know what, 3 days now. No good. I mean, I did get some sleep, you know, 3 hours here and 4 hours there, and whatnot, and it's just been because it's way too it's for UK standards, it's way too hot. And we're so early in the summer. We're only coming into summer months, and it's so early, which is, I mean, wait till we went to June and July. June and July in the UK are known to be the hottest months. But see, when I take my sleeping tablet, I won't hear that bloody machine. I won't hear it. I love you, yeah, too, September. Love you too, Nahabi. Thank you for staying up late, girl. You never stay up late. And I hope I didn't hurt anyone's feelings when I was saying what I was saying at the start. Like I said, this is a not to hurt anyone's feelings live kind of thing, I just felt that when I heard Kim, I was a bit concerned for Kim. But anyway, I'm going to say good night. God bless and take care. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to turn on the TV. And after that, I'll take my sleeping tablet and go to bed. Best thing to do in situations like this, go to bed. It's the best thing. I hope I get a good night's sleep. I genuinely do. I mean, it's so bloody humid over here. It's unbelievable. But I don't have a going out intro. I'm on the free StreamYards at the moment because StreamYards have gone up to $88 per month now. And I'm like, do I want to pay that when I don't come on every day? I mean, do I really want to pay that amount? I don't think I do. I don't make it back off the channel. I don't, and that's all right, So I don't have any outgoing intros or anything like that. So good night, God bless, take care. Thank you, September, for coming in. Thank you, New Hobby and Corn Dogs for playing his part, and everyone else. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless and good night.